Cat's at it again. Guess who's back? Back again. Juniper's back. Bring a friend. Bring a friend. Another late night stream with the boys. And by boys, I mean 2 worms and a bee. Now, so, why am I doing this? Well, I was looking through Earthworm Jim cartoon clips, and I found this clip on the sort of beginning of the anti-fish episode of Earthworm Jim. And I know that episode because at the end, Evil Jim seduces Princess What's-Her-Name. But at the beginning of their fight, at the very start, before like the whole anti-fish plot thread starts, Earthworm Jim is like, "We meet again, my nefarious yet handsome evil twin." So I'm like, whoa. Like, Evil Jim seduced the two of them. First he wins over Earthworm Jim, and then Princess What's-Her-Name. And so that sort of made me like look at the other clips of Evil Jim and Jim together. Kind of recontextualized it, because some of the clips, although can kind of be a stretch, can kind of be interpreted as flirting. And it used to be sort of, I guess, ironic, because there's this one person on like Tumblr who is really, really into the ship between Evil Jim and regular Jim. I think they coined the ship name for it, Worm Milk, which that's kind of weird name, not gonna lie. But I thought, I was like, oh, it's like a yaoi fans are running out of people to ship together, so they're shipping the worms. But no, they were on to something. So I just decided, fuck it, Evil Jim gets both of them. Earthworm Jim has 2 modular hands. He can hold the both of them. Why have shipping wars when you can just ship them all together as one? Oh, god damn it. It's the second time this has happened. Break. No, don't break it again. Fix yo shit. Swear to God. Yeah, so I made these guys a Polycule without mods, because apparently they finally added a setting for like poly relationships in The Sims, where they don't get jealous every 5 seconds. You just gotta go to like the household member settings and select partner for all of the Sims, and go into like the boundaries section and say like, this person's pretty much open to everything. And so far I've played it a little bit off screen, and it seems to work. I really shouldn't be eating crackers right into the mic, I'm sorry. I was craving something salty, and we didn't have any like deli meat. Because I just came back from, what, like a 2-mile walk that felt like a 5-mile walk. Because I walked up a bunch of hills and shit, and like Crocs. Because I refused to get any other type of shoe except like those really nice fur boots. Because I don't want like 15 million different shoes. I'm not that type of girl. I want an all-terrain shoe pretty much, and so far that's been the Crocs. Evil Jim. Eat. Go cook something. Eggs and toast. So far, this was like the only cheap house that had like 2 bedrooms. But he's kind of got the kids / cuck bedroom sort of it. Once we get a little bit more money, we'll sort of remodel the house, I guess. Because eventually the plan is for this little save, the Polyworm save, is to basically live in a shabby little shack of a house until we have enough money to make our own house, and then we make it insane. And then we'll probably add some more, I guess, weird earthworm gym ships. I definitely want to add like Psycho and Professor Monkey for a head, but it'll just be a professor, because you can't exactly add monkeys on the top of a Sim's head. He will be a mad scientist, though. That's possible. Oh, god damn it. Evil Jim. Oh. In this, I call him Glowworm Grim. Oh. A good girlfriend. Oh, they're putting each other out. Oh. That's nice. I love how the fire alarm goes off right after the fire's been put out. Don't cook together. No. Clean floor. Evil Jim, you take a bath. No, thoughtful shower. Because then you can get sort of your job thing done while you're sort of, I guess, healing yourself. God, I can't clean that thing. Well, I guess now is a better time to remodel. Sort of retail therapy after you nearly died. I feel that's very on brand for this sort of throuple we got going on here. Like, 2 idiots and a sometimes idiot. A princess. Ooh, Swiveler. Oh yeah, that's kind of like Jim's chair in like the secret lair. That's nice. Oh yeah, we got some fish. Because these guys love fish. Let's... Yeah, that's a child's dresser. That's... Evil Jim is not a child. If anything, Jim is a more childish. That's sort of mad scientist thing. And we have for Evil Jim. Chemical analyzer. Make it green. Because evil Jim. I want his bed to be a little bit more metallic-y. That or goth. Or green. That works too. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's nice. He definitely needs like a sort of bookshelf. Because Evil Jim is definitely the poetic type. We're on the right track, we just need to kind of... I guess that will work. And he needs one of those, like, sort of like lounge area chairs. It's like really suave. Wait. Like, should I? I want to put the hotel cuck chair. That'd be funny. I am so immature. Fire prevention. I don't want any more fires. We put in the hallway. It's a necessary expense. A much needed that's a little weird, but let's just put the trash can in here for now. Just get them a rubber duck. Yeah, they deserve a rubber duck. I love rubber ducks. I have one from Buc-ee's. Just in a toy stroller somewhere. Very iconic. Let's give him a gramophone. I love those things. We have like a sort of vintage looking... Is it record player? Yeah. But we don't have a gramophone. I can't find a place to fit that, so let's get him a coffee machine instead. Because I feel like they deserve a little bit of comfort after fire. No? Like, I'm not like those people who like to drown Sims for fun. I like to try to take care of my Sims and delete the ones that I hate. Or like freeze them or something. I don't go for the kill. Woodworking table. Yeah, sure. Let's have it outside, though. There, that should be enough. And all of them have jobs, so it's not like we're doing too many expenses. Because we got, what is it? Jim in the astronaut career, Princess in the secret agent, and him in the scientist career. Because you get like a higher chance of like aliens and shit. And that's a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie. Let's sell all of these, because I'm pretty sure we can refill most of the money we've lost right away with that. It doesn't work for another 6 hours. He's still cleaning because he's a stinky, stinky boy. This stinky little green gremlin. He's ready. He's probably less smelling, more burnt. See? That fixed up literally all of your problems. Take a piss and let's see if we have any leftovers that aren't the brownies. That ain't gonna fill you up, hon. Let's put this time capsule somewhere. What fish do we have mounted? Tetra, koi, bass, so we don't have a perch. We're just gonna have a wall full of dead fish. Oh, look at him. Yeah, these are sort of like AU designs for this like fanfic book series I have in the works. I've been slowly picking at in the background. So it's not supposed to look one-to-one to like a human earthworm gym. The boys are talking. Yeah, like, I have a couple chapters of the first book where it's basically like Jim crashes in like southern Florida after like the end of the first game, kinda. And it's like he meets a couple kids, like Addie and I think Grayson, and they basically go from like pre-teens and teens to like adults by the end of the series. And I think this Sims playthrough will probably be sort of like a spiritual sequel, sort of spin-off thing, where they're all like adults and just living their life after all the nonsense I have planned and will probably write in the book series. While we're in an assignment, one of what's-her-name's agents has his cover blown. Pull the agent from the field immediately. Order him in. What? The protocol, dude. What do you want me to do? Not my fault. What can I do there? Oh, another stinky boy enters the shower. Also, a fun fact, Sims aren't actually naked when they have the pixelization thing. I'm not sure if that's a... Probably everyone knows this, but can you see that little pink thing? That's because I have Jim's frame set to sort of female, sort of male buff. And when you do that, they have the female undergarments, which are usually peach colored. And do you see something? Do you see a little peach color? Yeah, it's because he has underwear on. Same with the woohooing or sim sex. There's nothing really animated. They just like sort of like A pose beneath the sheets or in like the bushes or whatever. So y'all parents getting your nipples in a twist over, oh, they putting sex in video games, kids can't watch this. Bitch, they aren't. It's like, at best, it's the equivalent of mashing two Barbies together. Like, if you really want to make a fuss, look at the millions of, like, fan-created mods, like Wicked Whims, or, God forbid, ones that are illegal. Those are... People should probably make more of a fuss about that, because vanilla Sims is, like, tame. Like, Skyrim and God of War are more graphic. And I like Skyrim. Like, the weirdest games usually tend to help me out of mental crisis. Oh, he's very focused. Oh, so that's a really good thing to go right into work when you're very focused. Like, inspired, happy, focused, focused. Confident. Well, at least he is doing okay. God fucking damn it, piece of shit. Plumbing. Let's see. Repair. Oh, Juniper's laying on her back, staring at me from the bed. I need to get pictures. Because she is just acting so cute. She's just a cute little gremlin. Hey, look at the camera. Look at the phone. I know you don't like the camera. I swear, she knows every time I have the camera out, because she will not pose for the camera or even meow when she's been like meowing for hours before. As soon as I get the camera, she's like, what do you want me to do? Meowing for hours before. As soon as I get the camera, she is such a little shit. But she is a cute little shit. Is what, like, I got her around like 2012, 2016. So she is like getting up there. But you won't be able to tell that because she doesn't have like the sort of like, I guess, grainy, rough, coarse fur that old cats tend to get. She's like fluffy. She still kind of gets the zoomies a bit. She's still very, very loud. Like, at best, her hearing is probably not as good as it used to be. That's probably why she screams so loud. But, like, overall, she's pretty okay. I do think she gets, like, allergies or something, though. But so far, nothing seems alarming. I probably will. If I can. If I, like, have the money, I'll probably get her a little pet checkup. Just to make sure she's okay. Juniper. Juniper. Because I can't tell if she has, like, cat allergies or, like, kitty asthma. Perfect. Perfect pause. Yeah. I don't know, because sometimes she'll have, like, little sneezing fits, but then be immediately fine after, so I don't know. Juniper. Stop screaming at the door. Come here. Yeah, she seems, like, pretty fine. She eats well. She goes to the bathroom, okay. She won't leave me alone. Yeah, you can probably hear her meowing. Yeah. She's just an old lady. What? Yeah? Go away, Travis Scott. I'm trying to eat my food. What is it? I'm afraid to pronounce it wrong. Sweet potato noodles. I'm trying to eat my sweet potato noodles in peace. What's going on in the neighborhood today? Oh, he's going to work. Everybody's going to... You didn't clean... God damn it. You little shit. Jim, you little shit. You look so smug, too. Well, at least they're going to work in good moods. No. At least they're going to work in good moods, so they have a better chance of promotion. Which means more money. Money, money. Jumper, stop shaking the chair. Money, money, money. Jumper, what are you doing? Here, hold on a second. Sorry, Juniper was being a toddler and getting into shit she shouldn't. Right. Sore from work. And just take a nap or shower or both. Yeah, you need a shower bad. Just take a shower and then go to sleep. And then evil Jim will come home from work. Sorry. Everybody's tired or cranky. It's like a bunch of children. I'm cold, I'm itchy, I'm hungry. Where are the girls? Oh, we're getting some good money though. I keep hearing that one Earthworm Jim clip where it's like, I'm cold, I'm hungry, I'm itchy, pussy, everywhere. It's gotten to the Cookie Run Kingdom fandom. It's everywhere. I love that old childhood show of mine is getting its sort of meme clip era. And that's why I upload a bunch of those clips. Because I kind of wanted... I really want to have more of Earthworm Jim be ingrained in a meme culture. Same with... Oh, this is the Psycho clip. It was like, something on my head. I had a head rush on the end of my dick. That was from a video I found. I think a streamer on YouTube who covers lolcows, I think it was like Rogue Internet Man, was covering a bunch of random channels he found in like midnight doom scroll session, and he found this old man who used to be like a big Woodstock sort of attendee, soup porter, who is now in sort of old man in this sort of group home with a bunch of other equally crazy people who have either got their brains fried by Woodstock levels of drug usage like he did, or just batshit insane. And the head rush at the end of my dick clip from the Psycho edit was from that, where it's one of his friends, I think Dr. K or something. That's what he said. After having... He put, like, a plastic bag over his head for a couple of seconds. He's like, I got a head rush at the end of my dick. It's like, they seem to be doing fine. Because there's videos of them just, like, going out to dinner, or like having group home dinners, and they seem to be having a blast of a time. It's just, they get up to shenanigans all the time. It's funny. There's like a reoccurring theme where Soup and his like friend, girlfriend, wife, I don't know, this like old religious lady, he will get like a bunch of inflatable sex dolls, and he just has them strewn around the house, or he's doing something to them. And he had this one called Bobby Barnabas, where it's this like inflatable male sex doll. And he dresses it, and then Marilyn comes in and is like, "Where's Bobby Barnabas?" And she comes in from the corner and stabs the doll with a pair of scissors. And while Soup is trying to, like, you know, do adult things to the deflating doll, she's like cutting the inflatable penis with scissors. And he's like, "We gotta bring it back to life. It's Bobby Barnabas. It's Bobby Barnabas." And she's always trying to take him to church. And meanwhile, you got, like, there's this one friend of his who has, like, no eyes. I don't know if he was born with no eyes or if he was in an accident, but he has, like, 2 glass eyes. And sometimes he'll take them out, or, like, do, like, Beavis and Butthead impressions. And, like, the Dr. K guy, he's, like... He's kind of like Terry Davis in the sense that saying the N-word is like a nervous tick for him. Or it's like, it'll be a normal conversation, and he'll just drop the most heinous shit. I'm like, whoa, dude. But you were not somebody who was at Woodstock with Soup. Juniper. Stop screaming at the door. I'm talking about crazy old people on YouTube. Come here. Yeah, so it's like just a bunch of old people in this, I don't know if it's like a assisted living home or straight up nursing home, because they're free to go. They're like, they've been outside at like parks and restaurants and just out in the street just chilling, and they seem to be doing okay. So I guess it's assisted living. Marilyn's like, no, the demons are controlling you, and she'll like suddenly like burst out and like speaking in tongues, like it's a casual thing. But then you'll get like sort of like wholesome moments where they're like, oh yeah, we've been together for 5 years, you and me, and then they'll like exchange a sweet kiss, or like they'll pose for a Christmas photo, and then you I got a head brush on the end of my dick. I love old people. Old people are the greatest. Like, if you do want to check out the channel, it's I think Soup Porter. But yeah, if you go ahead and watch his channel, send him some love. Don't hate on the guy, because it's obvious he's not all there, but he's not doing anything bad. He's like a fun sort of like crazy person where it's like you want the best in them. You want them to be okay, but they're entertaining as fuck to watch. Like, people watching. Some humans are interesting just with their mere existence. Like, they don't have to do anything, like, they don't have to do really anything special. You just gotta, like, look at them. And they'll entertain you for hours just by existing. God, sometimes I like people watching. Like, you'll be smoking on the front porch or something, and you'll just watch the people go by and wonder what their lives are. Or you'll hear, like, them yelling at each other, and you'll be like, what are they up to? What is that sort of pink house? There's like a bunch of pink houses in the background. I need a pink house. I need a pink, like, 1950s style Fallout house. Oh no, somebody's cooking again. God, you're worse in cooking than I am. And I am able to make a grilled cheese that's burnt on the outside and undercooked on the inside. How did you... Hold on. That went from like a grilled cheese to a blob of yellow. How badly did you mess up, princess? What are you making? Eggs and toast. What? You don't make toast on the stove, you dumb fuck. You dumb bitch. Jesus Christ. Take a brisk shower. You are starving, so you need a cook, and he needs to shower, so you're not stinky, starving gremlins. Oh no, he's... It's always the mac and cheese or grilled cheese that catches on fire. At least for me. Garfield, make mac and cheese. You just made mac and cheese. Eat it, you piece of dumb fuck. Stop talking to your wife. Or girlfriend or whatever, situationship. Stop spraying shit. Likes fitness. Yeah, whatever. Open this up. Gonk. That sounds like a slur. Pan de Muerto? Am I saying that right? I really wish they had like pronunciations for those like different culture foods, because I am white as a saltine cracker, and I don't know much. I can just cut the sentence off right there and it'd still be accurate, because I am a dumbass. I'm not racist, I'm just an idiot. I like all cultures. I'm just a stupid person. I flirt more because that pink bar is low. Is lower than my self-esteem. Flirt. Joke about bananas. It looks like a banana. I remember, I think it was, I don't know if it was on Tumblr or Teddy's channel, but she posted that clip. And I was like, I can make this work in a YouTube poop. I'm pretty sure I've said this before. When I found the Earthworm Jim 1 clips, or the voice clips of like the zipper and Jim saying, "Oh yeah," or like, "I'm nude," I was like, I can fit this. I can make a joke out of this. And I did. I'm pretty sure her comment was like, "Oh dear God." Like occasionally, I think around that time, I had several unhinged thumbnails, and one after I got copyright struck by the copyright holders of the cartoon, like NBC or something. I had a picture of Jim's ass, and with the caption, "Suck my ass, NBC Universal," or something. I'll have to find it. But I sort of crashed out. It's really old, I'll have to find it again. Yeah, I make thumbnails like that, and Teddy Roo will be in the comments going, "I should not have had this on my desk, on my TV." Or like, "Oh no, the camera were messy." Why is Earthworm Jim in a bunny girl outfit with tits? Because I can. Oh, the Christian one with the "God has left us." But yeah, NBC Universal, strike me down, I dare you, with Jim's ass. Peter the gay. Peter holding a gun at shocked Jim. Oh yeah, Earthworm Jim's banana. It looks like a banana. Oh, Jimothy's a worm milk. That was the one with the evil Jim with the pregnancy test. I need to post that to the Reddit. Jimothy, what's that? Jimothy gets groovy. I drew that because I needed like a small thumbnail image, so I decided to have a cropped drawing of Jim doing what I can only describe as a Higo face in a bed. It's like cartoon adult Jim. So like, I don't think he has a canon age, so I had him doing a very happy face. Yeah, because like Jim does his taxes, so he's like an adult in the cartoon. Even though some NFT scam pilots say he was a teenager then, a bit nuts. But some circles, 18 is still considered a teenager, so I'm gonna safely assume Jim was like, in the cartoon is like 18 to 21 because of the taxes line and the fact he can own a home. Yes. Jimothy gets groovy. I had the image with the earthworm biology Wikipedia page slapped on it. Now what's some other insane? The Garrett Gordon Garden Gore with the what the fuck, man? Oh, what are some other? Visiting Turlock at 3 a.m. Consexual. I'm proud of that one. That was one of my lowest viewed YouTube poops, but I like that thumbnail. The red. Where Jim takes a red pill. Oh my god, I love that one. Where there's like the Matrix background with the Reddit logo and red pills and Jim wearing a MAGA hat. Why diet when you can enjoy the AIDS pill audio? There's the Jim with tits that I didn't draw. Somebody else drew that. I don't know who it was. Playing with your worm. That's just a screenshot of Jim and Monster Peter. The sort of lost YouTube poop where Earthworm Jim loves big men, where it's just him and like a bunch of, I think it was like stock photos of like buff men. I don't know if they're AI or not, because I just ripped a couple online without really thinking of it. I might have to redo that YouTube poop because it kept getting claimed and like blocked everywhere. And that's why I posted the oh yeah, the Earthworm Jim with the Hooters outfit with the and big pink fuck you on the thumbnail. You'd be surprised that was one of the very few videos that got age restriction. And I posted 4 episodes pasted on top of each other, where it's just 4 episodes straight playing simultaneously on top of each other, so it's just a mess. And that was my crash out for that one. Verbal Ace Earthworm Jim, which is just which is a thumbnail of an old drawing of Butcher Jim from the canceled creepypasta. The reverse duck, which is a rubber duck I found with a dildo on. Funny story about that. I wanted to make that YouTube poop like edgy, so I was looking up dildos, like sci-fi. Oh yeah, that's because it was a Conjun House reference where they had this like whole episode of like surrounding like dildos, like a dildo board game. So I was like, I want to tap into that energy. And I was just scrolling down Google Images looking for like a photo of a dildo to put in the YouTube poop, and I found this rubber duck with a dick. And I was like, that's too hilarious. And that has not been age restricted at all. But the video where the thumbnail just says "fuck you" gets age restricted. It's surprising how much you can get away with, but how little you can get away with at the same time. Like, I had a video which was just a bunch of weird cringe photos of like Minecraft, and I guess some of them had like tits, and that got flagged. That got me a strike on the channel. But not the rubber duck with a cock, no. Thankfully that's been cleared. But it was so stupid. It's like, people post way worse for like kids channels and get away with it. Why does my adult-oriented channel get struck for that too? Double standards my ass. YouTube doesn't care about its user base. Example 150 million. I'm still thinking about the lack of canon on Jim's age. Like, even if he's a presumed adult like Peter. Because Peter has like 1 million kids. And like Jim does taxes, he buys a house. He went to college, yeah. But like that one line. And the fact that I would usually think that like from I guess 13 to like 17 is a teenager. But like I looked it up, and apparently places on Google say 18 is still a teenager, and people on YouTube are like 18 is still a teenager. But I've been raised all my life to think that once you hit 18 and like you can vote and shit and do like you can like drink alcohol and stuff, you're an adult. Well, I don't think 18-year-olds can. Well, like whatever. I'd usually think that once you're 18 you're an adult. But apparently people still regard that as a teenager, so maybe like the Beyond the Groovy, or like there's some like actor AU thing going with that. I sort of disregard Beyond the Groovy in terms of canon, because we've only got like basically one trailer's worth of footage, and it basically got like shelved for like NFTs. Like, unless it has like, I don't know, I guess it's like an alternate universe type of thing, where like the video games, the cartoon are like different sorts of canon, but they can have overlap, where it's like a multiverse theory or whatever. Like, all I'm concerned is that Canon Jim is like 18 at the youngest. And like, in my book, it'll go from him being like, I guess 15 to 18 and 21. Where it's like, sort of like the Harry Potter, where he'll age up to the series. It's like, it will start off like them just being goofy kids. Well, Addie is like sort of like a former child soldier from like space, but overall they'll just be like sort of like naive, innocent kids, and then it goes like Stranger Things sort of thing, where they witness the horrors of space. And then they're like not so innocent adults. They're just like traumatized by space, but we're like, oh, we're still alive, so whatever. Like, everything sucks. Let's just watch TV. Sort of, I guess, like a found family type of situation. Where it's like a bunch of aliens, and this girl that looks like a human, except she's got big, like, bird feet. and her mutant talking dog friend / adoptive son sort of figure. And this like 6 or 7 foot worm in a spacesuit. It's the weirdest found family ever. And I want, like, in the first book I have planned, I want them to run into, like, one of the smaller villains, and then kind of escalate it until, like, at the end, it's, like, Major Mucus, because I have a whole plotline thread already sort of written down for him. And, like, Queen Slug for a butt will be, like, the sort of fake out, where it's like, oh, this is a final enemy. No, Major Mucuses, or something like that. You've been lied to this entire time. I want to bitch slap the audience like that. Because it's funny. It's like, kind of like Amphibia, where Marcy gets, like, stabbed and turned into, like, the villain. I want to do something heinous like that. Just to shock the, like, 5 readers that'll probably read the series. But I don't want to... I don't know what character I'll, like, nearly kill off or permanently kill off, because I'm attached to all of them. Even if they won't be essentially my babies and they'll grow up by the end of the series or, like, the middle of the series. Sort of like the Stranger Things actors, where they go from, like, I guess, like, 10 to, like, 20 within, like, 2 seasons. But I'm attached to all of my characters, whether they're actually mine or just fan interpretations. Like, I don't want to kill them off, but I have to, but I don't wanna. Maybe Chuck. Because I do have him planned to be sort of a reoccurring character as, like, Grayson's sort of uncle. I work in the junkyard and sort of the, I guess, group surrogate father figure until I, like, potentially kill him off for good. And that sort of starts, like, this sort of chain reaction. I might do it for... I don't know. I'm tempted to do it for book 1, but I think that's too early in Grayson's introduction to the series. And I don't know. I want there to be a sort of a little bit more room to where you're like, oh, Grayson and his uncle Chuck are, like, sort of living together in this, like, junkyard as, like, a retired sheriff looking after his newly orphaned nephew. I don't want him to, like, die right away. I want you to get attached to him. But he was, like, initially
Happy Pride Month.
Ooh, comment. Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month. Where? So the AU book versions, I guess, of the worm Polycule, at least fan designs. We have Evil Jim, or Glowworm Grim, because I get tired of Evil Jim, Normal Jim, Evil Jim, Normal Jim. And it's sort of taken from one of the remix tracks, like Glowworm something, which I really like, so I thought, he's radioactive, why not? He probably glows in the dark, who knows? And Princess, what's her name? She's just sleeping. She looks sad, but I promise you she's fine. And Jim, he's fine. Yeah, so I was saying earlier about, like, I guess weird canon stuff of Earthworm Jim, including, like, the ambiguity, but not really ambiguity, or surrounding his age. Well, because of that one line from the Beyond the Groovy trailer saying, I was a teenager back then, a bit nuts, but there's too much in the cartoon that says that Jim's an adult. So, like, I don't know why they had that line there. And the fact, and some of the, like, manuals for the games even, they imply that Jim was an adult with, like, his credit cards and car. Well, I guess you don't have to be an adult to have those, but I don't know, man. And unlike, it's sort of like a pseudo-Sonic situation where they had ages at one point, but then they went fuck it. But Earthworm Jim never really had official stated ages. Jim is 100% adult.
I think
excuse him being chilled.
line
yeah.
Was there to excuse him being chilled.
But apparently, like, I don't know. I looked online, and apparently 18 is still considered a teenager? And the fact that Jim in the cartoon goes to college, does his taxes because of one throwaway line in Upholstered Peril where he's like, so that's what happened to my tax return. Yeah, he goes to college. He goes to an adult prison. I didn't think of that. He goes to an adult prison. He's able to buy a house and, like, own it. And Peter's age. Peter, too. That one's a little bit more ambiguous? Ambiguous? There it is. Where it's like, the name Peter Puppy. But he has, like, 5 million of children in the second game. And, like, he sort of goes on a date with that Galgamore the Destroyer. And the fact that in the game files for Earthworm Jim 3D, he's not called Peter Puppy, he's called Peter the Dog. Which, I don't know. I'm looking into lore too much. But yeah, I was saying that because I was talking a bit about the sort of AU book series I had planned, where Jim sort of grows from, like, a teenager to an adult throughout the book series, because Addie goes from, like, a preteen to, like, teenager, young adult, and that. The princess sitting home from a long day at work, eating a nice fresh bowl of peas.
In their names that definitely are not puppies. Like
yeah, characters that have puppy in the name but are definitely not puppies. Yeah, I think it was because, like, the Peach or Puppy has a ring to it. I don't know what the term for it is. Yeah, he's probably an adult, or at least a young adult at best, because he has those weird flirty moments with Jim too. He's definitely one of those, like, I guess more, like, weaker, I don't know, like, innocent coded adult characters, because he reads, like, the funnies in the newspaper. But he knows a lot about baking and poetry.
Everyone in this cartoon is freaking
Everyone in this cartoon is, yeah, I was like, I thought the worm milk ship, like the evil Jim and regular Jim ship, was like a Fujoshi yaoi sort of thing where people, like girls on Tumblr, were running out of gay shit, so they went to Earthworm Jim. But like, no, that the anti-fish totally sold it for me, because that entire episode like beginning and end sequences. First, evil Jim unintentionally seduces Rigger Jim. Then he goes after Princess What's-Her-Name and wins her over. So, like... and the fact that evil Jim is totally not fazed by evil Princess.
It always starts with
the
joke.
Yeah. Yes. It's like, there's only so many times you can joke about something until it no longer becomes a joke. It's a kind of weird reverse Flanderization, almost. Where it's like, you joke about it. It's like that... This is gonna sound really weird, but it's like that TikTok where it goes... I was like, feet, as a joke, but then... Because that was so out of pocket for Jim to go, strangely handsome fiend. Like, I'm sure that was like an egotistical joke where he's like looking in a mirror because it's like his evil doppelganger. So of course he's gonna say like, ooh, I look hot or something. What's this white little bitch doing at the... Is this Travis Scott again? Malcolm Landgrab? No. Land grabs are not allowed at this house. Although you do look like a closeted homosexual. You're probably homophobic too, so... Yeah, and... I don't know, that entire episode makes me rethink Evil Jim and Jim's entire dynamic. Whereas, like, it did start out as a joke with the Jimothy YouTube poop with the evil Jim with the pregnancy test in the thumbnail. But looking over the cartoon with that one episode and the few instances I compiled in like a short sort of compilation on the Reddit and my YouTube where it's like this I felt like if they had the TV show go on for longer, they would have done more gay jokes between them. And some of the... When Jim tackles evil Jim to the ground off the motorcycles, take a screenshot of any of those frames. Take it out of context. It looks so gay. Yes. So, I started shipping them together. But I was like, no, I also ship Princess What's-Her-Name and Jim together. So I was like, Jim has two modular hands. And it just went from there. Because I think poly ships are more wholesome than love triangles, where it's like, no, he's mine, or, well, I date this person or this person. I hate those plotlines in TV shows. That's why I fucking hate Star vs. Force of Evil. I fucking hate that show. I hate that show. That and Miraculous Ladybug. Like, I have those specific shows blocked in, like, the Tumblr tags.
Seeing fandoms like this makes me realize I'm making an oil rig near a forest fire.
Seeing fandoms like this makes me realize I'm making an oil rig near a forest fire with my comics. I've seen much crazier in the TF2 fandom because that series didn't have a, like, official entry or update in so long. Probably just as long or, like, less long than the Earthworm Jim fandom. And you look at the Source filmmaker shit with that.
Oh, I'm aware.
And the fandom goes insane. So it's par for the course at this point. It's more motivation to do what you do.
Shipping wars and furry bait.
Shipping wars and furry bait. I mean, isn't that in every fandom though? There's like that in the Sonic fandom. Technically a little bit in My Hero Academia, because there's like I don't know, animal-esque superheroes on that. Is Earthworm Jim a fur? I don't know if there's like a secret third thing, because I know there's like scalies and furries. Or does he just like bypass that and go straight into the monster lover category?
Fair enough.
Fair enough. When you've been on the internet as long as I have, you start to grow numb. And you almost kind of want the shipping wars to happen, or go for like I said, the secret third thing where you just poly ship. Because why fight over something when you can just have them all in a polycule? It's just, you get the Earthworm Jim boyfriends comic. Has anybody in chat seen the boyfriends polyamory webtoon? Because me and my IRL bestie, we'll just call Rosie for the T-pose. Like, we'll just call Rosie. We found this webtoon, like this pastel cutesy polyamory boyfriends webtoon, and it was the cutest, gayest, memeiest shit, and we ate that up like popcorn, buddy. And then I stopped reading it, like life goes on, and then I see a bunch of people hating it, like really hating it, like saying like the characters are like stinky, smelly Discord mods. I'm like, did we read the same comic? People are saying like it's harmful, LGBT stereotypes, and it's like, no, it's at best it's cringe, because it has like a lot of meme jokes in like the first couple chapters, but it's just like wholesome, like fluff, and people were hating it for some reason. Like, is it accurate to like the gay or polyamory lifestyle? Probably not, but it's like, it's just slice of life. It's not like Heartbreakers, where it's like the characters go through like trauma and stuff, or like fight, or ex-boyfriends and shit. No, it's just like a more and more slice of life fluff. It's the popcorn, I guess, of the queer webtoon. But the funny thing is, it's one of the few webtoons, it's from the few, I guess, yaoi webtoons, or manga or manhwa, that has actually consenting couples. Because a lot of the yaoi shit is just
Family worm.
Family worm, yeah. Welcome to the train wreck. Toot toot, motherfucker. We have poly worms. I guess bee wasp. I don't know what's her name. Because I figured out how to make poly couples in this without mods. It took a little configuring, but I got it. Because I've been really brainwormed. Just rewind to like the start of the stream, I guess, or the VOD when it's done, and you'll hear my ramblings about why I started to ship this throuple. Average Earthworm Jim conversation. Yeah, I was just saying, it's like the TF2 thing where you go long enough without an official entry, and the fandom starts to get a little crazy to like outsiders, but like normal to insiders. Where you can like do SFM videos of the characters just turned into homunculi, and it's like, oh, average Tuesday.
I was talking about what's her name, and Jim were talking about.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm worm-pilled. Call me RFK the way I have worms in my brain 24/7. Somebody needs to do an edit of that. Where's Earthworm Jim in his brain? Where's... Peter, the faucet sprung a leak again. This has been like the 5th time this has happened on the stream.
I feel you there.
Yeah. I want to do like a YouTube poop or like a short video of like RFK, but then it goes to that one scene where Peter and Psycho are flying into... Wait, no. Peter and Jim are flying to Psycho's brain, but it's RFK's. But I don't want to get too political on this channel because I don't want either right-wing nut jobs or like, I guess, very, very extreme exclusionist leftists. They're like just as batshit insane as like the right people. I don't want extremists on this channel, is what I'm trying to say. I think the closest I got to that was the... I don't know, I guess the Armacrog and Autism video and the thumbnail of Earthworm Jim with the red pill and MAGA hat on. Even if that was like a joke. Making fun of the alt-right. I want to be careful. I don't want my channel to explode. But I guess I'll have to bite the bullet for the funny. I will have to find a actually watchable quote or video of RFK though, because his voice is... his voice makes me feel like I'm gonna have a seizure just listening to it, if that makes any sense. I don't know, he's got like this weird, I guess, throat diaphragm or vocal cord thing. Because it's sort of like, I don't know, like Steve-O, where he speaks with his like neck and not his vocal cords. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, fuck RFK, and happy Pride Month. There's evil Jim in his little bedroom. Because there's not like a 3-person bed in The Sims. Vanilla, at least. We need a triple-decker bunk bed. A double-decker couch and triple-decker bunk bed.
Evil Jim with the Planet 51 poster.
With the Planet 51 poster. Yeah, because he's like a scientist in this playthrough. Because the scientist, it attracts aliens to your house and shit. So he has like a sort of bed, the bookshelf, because he's into poetry in the cartoon. And he has a chemical analyzer because he's gonna be up to some shady shit. If I can... Once I'm able to, like, afford a computer and get Sims on there, I want to get the most heinous mods. Like a Breaking Bad type mod. Like... Definitely not, like, the murder sex mods. Because that's, like, sort of too easy sort of edgelord thing. I want to...
You know the
I want them to, like,
having to estimate your taxes. Oh, I hate GAD. Well,
yeah,
I love
it. Evil Jim does tax fraud. See? He loves tax fraud. Like, Jim does his taxes. Evil Jim does not. I'm pretty sure Jim has Peter do the taxes. Or at least do the, like, the big number crunching. I can't imagine him doing, like, taxes by himself.
That doesn't mean I do them.
Yeah. I only did my taxes because I got a tax refund. That's about it. If something gives me money that's like ethical, I'll do it. Then again, I probably would be the type of person to like sell pirated DVDs. But copyright law doesn't count with ethics. That doesn't matter. No copyright law can take me down. That's why I only post like VHS tapes from like the 90s at the soonest. One, because it has like stuff before in the 90s probably has a bit more chance to be lost media just because it's so old. And two, because I don't get claimed for that shit. Like, the older it is, the less likely it is to be claimed. So, let me see, because I found a bunch on Internet Archive just sitting there. I have it scheduled for the entire month of June. I should have linked the, like a Trevor Project thing. I don't know how YouTube fundraisers work, or if I can do them yet. I don't know how that works. But yeah, I had the Apple computer ad, which was awkward as fuck. Some Toys R Us commercial. And, Elaine St. James' The Secret of Simple Packing. Jim the Masochist, which is just a clip from the TV show. The old Yo Gabba Gabba test pilot. Some tutorial VHSs on canning and tiling. Which, I wish I can put videos on here, but it's like PlayStation 4. So, it's a little scuffed. But, the intro to the You Tile It Yourself VHS is some of the strangest sense of humor, I guess. It's just like this one, like, normal dude. He's probably like a father of two. Oh, shit, a spider. Oh, god. Fucking. Ugh. Where'd you go? There you are, you piece of shit. Get away from the plate! Eat prom high heel. You nefarious bug. Okay, so as I was saying, the intro to You Tile It Yourself opens with this. I don't know if he's white or a different race. That doesn't really matter because it's funny either way. This like dude in front of what looks like a bathroom window, and like the sun's hitting him from the back, so he's sort of like got a halo effect around him in this like dark bathroom lit by the sunlight. It's like, hi, I'm gonna show you how to tile it yourself. It's the funniest thing. It's the funniest, stupidest thing. Oh, he's very happy. And she's yapping about something. Let's just have them talk for a little bit. They need to romance a little bit up. Compliment, whisper seductively. There we go. Jim's playing chess while his boyfriend and girlfriend are flirting in the garden. Let's make them, well, Oh, he's got like a 4-day weekend. That's nice. She's got a 2-day weekend. He's got a 3-day weekend. That's pretty good. So we can just have them like flirt and shit. And do some of their tasks. He's got to play chess a little bit more. Have her get some mac and cheese. Have him water the shit. And have him take a piss. What? She gets some Michael and dairy. That was terrible. I'm sorry. God, the mic was a little bit too close after I'm sorry. Sorry, I was kind of running all over the room to get my high heels because of the spider earlier. I don't wear those high heels, and in fact, I think they're a little bit small for me now because I got fat. But they're really good at killing spiders. When Juniper isn't around to like throw them in my face or eat them. In fact, I don't know where she is. I think she's hiding again. Because she loves to hide in the closet behind the kitty box, behind the TV, or just behind the curtain or under my bed. She's got the weirdest favorite sleeping spots. Because I have her cat tower that's like cushioned to hell and back. And I have an entire bed that she's welcome on. And I have an office chair. Sometimes she'll sleep on those, but she'll just hide in like the most cramped spaces. Just because she wants to. And I don't know why. She's just weird. Oh. Oh, that's wholesome. We're too wholesome, chat. Okay, he needs his friendship upped with what's her name and a little bit of the romance too. So, express fondness, flirt, discuss interests, compliment appearance. Why is it an awkward encounter? I thought you guys were all okay with flirting as a group. Come on. Why is it awkward? Stop it. There we go. Oh, he's off to read a book, I guess.
Happy Pride Month. Skipping some comments. I was talking about what's her name and Jin were talking about Peter, the faucet sprung a leak again. I feel you
God
there.
Damn it, it's
Evil
repeating
Jin
that
with
too.
the Planet 5-1 poster. You know the feeling of having to estimate your taxes. Oh, I hate GAD. Well, I love it.
I hate the PlayStation glitch where it repeats a whole chunk of comments. I don't know how to fix that.
Damn.
Damn. And just for that, I'm keeping the text-to-speech on, even if it might get annoying. Damn. Flirt with your boyfriend and girlfriend.
Damn.
News about gardening. Damn, not like this. Kiss their cheeks. They got 2 of them. Kiss all of them. Watch Doug Tenaple find this stream and get pissed. More motivation to do unhinged shit like this. What the? Why are they having negative? Okay, that was just a... Okay, they're good. They're good. Maybe that's enough socializing, I guess? Oh, he needs to sleep.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
I don't think anybody's gonna find us here.
Anybody's gonna find us here.
I mean, never say never. He's probably like sharing it on his Twitter. He's like, my fans are... He's like, bruh, you think vaccines gave your dad like cancer? You think atheists go, oh, thank atheism. Alt-writers are stupid.
Are the vaccines actually causing problems?
Not really, no. People just like to pick out like the 0.0001 times that stuff actually goes wrong, or just make false correlations. Like, I've had family members that like get the combination vaccines for like every type of disease, or like are allergic to certain things. But like overall, vaccines have benefited humanity. So, like, I don't know, to say that they're all bad is stupid. Or saying that they're all full of like microchips or like dead babies is just, that's fucking stupid. I don't know, just...
I guess some people got faulty vaccines.
Yeah, like, not just like COVID, but like...
They can't all be bad.
They can't all be bad. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's always gonna be like room for error. That's why it's called the practice of medicine. It's because we're constantly learning new things. And people have such varied biology now that you're always gonna have that one person that reacts differently. To say that like vaccines or medicine is like a one-size-fits-all is just as stupid as saying vaccines cause diseases and cancer and shit.
Wish my dad would listen to this. He's on the right.
Ugh. I hate having family members that are like have right-leaning views. Or like do offensive jokes that lean on the alt-right. Like, I have some family members too that you can't tell if they're joking or actually like homophobic or transphobic.
My whole family is right-leaning.
Ugh. Well, sending good vibes to you and hope you can escape that. Thankfully, most of my family is hippie, but then you'll get like that one relative that like either jokingly or purposefully calls a trans person an it. I'm not gonna name names, but ugh. But my parents are fairly left-leaning. Like, they're supportive of me being sort of gay. Like, I don't know what the term would be, sort of asexual lesbian, I guess. Like, they're supportive of that. In fact, my mom, I never intended to come out to my parents. It just sort of happened. I was like, we're having a conversation. It's like, are any of your friends gay or something? Are you gay? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, okay, cool. Have you watched the L Word? It's so funny. I wish more people had, like, coming out stories like that, where it's just hilarious. I hate the alt-right.
I mean, my family is all I've got, and I asked my parents if they were homophobic. They said they weren't, but they said they found gay men W.
Yeah, that's kind of the same with my siblings. Where it's like, sorry to Seinfeld, nothing wrong with that. But they kind of speak like Xbox Call of Duty kittens. To put that in the politest way possible. So I can't really tell. I just say, as long as you're not hurting anybody, or as long as you're not taking advantage of the vulnerable, then do whatever with your life. Like, if you identify as a horse, go for it. Like, we as a human society are the only species to exhibit homophobia and transphobia. The rest of the animals are like, oh, you're gonna be a male because there's not enough males in this group of, like, chickens?
My dad said.
Yeah, like, I'm more left, where it's like, you can do anything you want, as long as it doesn't hurt people. Or as long as it doesn't hurt yourself too, because, I don't know, just do whatever brings you joy that doesn't bring harm. Like, be yourself.
He's a piece of shit, but I love him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird how family can be, like, pieces of shit, but you can't really hate them for too long. It's weird. You know, blood might be thicker than water, but you shouldn't be drinking blood all the time. You know, like, sometimes found family is more, I guess, beneficial. I don't know. I feel bad for queer folks or neurodivergent folks that have those types of parents. Because I've only had, like, I guess a small taste of it. With, like, relatives that want me to go, like, the holistic medicine route, where it's like, oh, take this powder, it'll make your autism go away, or... Shit. What was that?
It doesn't help that I live in a small town that's mostly redneck country.
Yeah, redneck countries are terrible. I am sorry, something fell in my room and scared the absolute crap out of me. I don't know what fell down. My apologies. Everything's coming apart at the seams. Pretty fitting for Earthworm Jim polyamory stream. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, there's this weird sort of, I don't know, trend? It was this weird Facebook mom thing where somebody was selling a book claiming that a mix of, like, turpentine and bleach would cure autism? Oh my god. Or like jelly juice. Saying like a bottle that was basically a mixture of fatal doses of salt and rotten cabbage would cure autism, homosexuality, AIDS, grow limbs back. It's just that one wave of just batshit insane Facebook mom, quote unquote, autism cures. Newsflash, assholes, you can't cure autism. And even if you did, like, forcing, like, the cure on people is, like, eugenics. Like, stuff like that should only exist for people who want it to take it of their own consent. Because if you're just, like, forcing people to take it, you're like a eugenics Nazi type of person. I'm sorry. I'm not going back on that. Like, autism is... It's like... It's not even that bad. It's just people that make it bad for autistic people. It's like, you structure your entire world against us, and then you pitch a fit that autistic people can't cope.
Happy Pride Month. Skipping some comments. I mean, my family is all I've got, and I asked my parents if
apologies
they were
for the
homophobic.
repeating
They
comments.
said they weren't, but
That's
they
just a
said
weird
they found
PlayStation
AMW.
glitch, and I have text-to-speech
That's exactly
on
what
because
my dad said. He's a piece of shit, but I love him.
I don't know.
It doesn't help
Just to
that
make
I
sure
live in a
people
small town that's
in the
mostly
chat
redneck country.
had more access,
At least
or like
my
I can
parents don't try
hear
to
chat
cast the
instead of
autism
looking at
out
my
of
phone
me.
every
My
5
dad
seconds.
says he wants to, but he doesn't mean it. I hope.
Watch him trying to find an autism cure for his kid, only to find out he himself is autistic. That would be ironic. And kind of plausible. I mean, autism can be inheritable, like genetic. Like it's gone down my family line pretty clearly. Like, me and my dad have it. And I come from a long line of neurodivergency in other areas, so. See the old man, I have an entire room of Legos and trains, but I'm not autistic. That evil laugh kills me. It was perfectly timed. It's funny how most fandoms with like a homophobic bigot creator turns out to be the most gayest fandom you can ever find. Like Earthworm Jim, Harry Potter. Can't think of any other ones because I'm
some delicious grilled cheese.
evil grilled cheese, yeah. I wash it down with some toothpaste and orange juice. He's got the Despicable Me striped hoodie on. Who will Jim be tonight? That's the question. Oh, the thrill of the double worm. Oh. If Discord was like a actually good place and not like a disgusting cesspit, I would go on Discord and do shit like that in the gym sort of fandom, where I'd do like an evil Jim and regular Jim, but it's the Despicable Me poster of like the Double Life group. Somebody needs to do that. Wait, hold on. What was that person? Oh, okay. I've never seen that hairdo on somebody. Goldsmith. I have never heard of that me. Sorry, that kind of took me out a little bit. Buff boy. Brian Hecking. Who's this? Jay Huntington.
It honestly depends on the server and the people.
Yeah, I don't know, I get mad anxiety because I have had terrible experiences with creepy people on several servers, so I'm like, not for me. I'm not going down that road again. Yeah. I don't know, I prefer my own kind of sort of private corner of the internet. Where it's kind of like a zoo enclosure. Where I'm behind the glass. I have my own sort of environment. But people
I used to be part of the Ginport, then the incident happened.
Jesus, what kind of incident? I'm curious now. This is the second time of... like, second or third I'm hearing of this shit. Hopefully nothing too bad. But every time I hear Discord incident, I think somebody's probably up to some grooming shit.
I think I've told you before.
Yeah, like I heard like everybody or like some people who participate in Teddy Roo's YouTube poop like had him falling out or something. 'Cause I was outside of that because I just sent the one clip that I did on Tumblr. I just sort of kicked back in my seat, put my hands behind my head and relaxed and did whatever bullshit I was doing at the time. I need to download that full clip because I don't think she used most of it. Because everybody had arguably better edits than I did. What a title, Zoe. Well, Zoe, I'm not trying to pretend that this channel is a normal channel. Yeah, Discord is not the place for venting. Because you either get like weird parasocial toxic relationships or grooming shit. Where people just manipulate you into like being their therapist buddy or merciful mung beans, yeah. So like that's one of the main reasons I don't use Discord. No, I'm in full support. Good. I do the weird titles and weird bullshit to chase away the normies. You want a normal channel? I don't know. Look at the news or something. Most of the people in this chat or following this channel to begin with are on some level of neurodivergency or homosexuality. So we're just going full on insanity because normal life is weird. Humans are weird. Why not just embrace it? And by embracing it, or both, yeah. And by embracing the weirdness and insanity, I mean shipping 2 mutant worms and an alien together. Wait, who is this? Who is this dude you're trying to Riz up. He looks like a lawyer. Where's this lawyer guy? Jim, we don't talk to lawyers.
Happy Pride Month. Skipping some comments.
The comments are glitching again.
Oh, nothing. Just
It always
got banned
starts.
by the owner after I tried venting, but I should have just stopped. No, I am in full support. Merciful gnome beans. Or both. Not including
I love
me.
how the voice chat always starts with Happy Pride Month. He's just standing there, smiling at the sink. Swordback. Jim, what can you do?
Jim and Evil Jim are like Batman and the Joker in a way.
Evil Jim, Batman, Joker in a way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you or somebody else said that on the Reddit post. Like, there's a point where fighting evil, your evil doppelganger. That sounded like a slur. I apologize. That's just my mouth having a stroke. There's a point where fighting your evil rival stops being fighting and turns into flirting. It's like that Goofy Movie 2 quote. Are we fighting or flirting? When you have Jim say, strangely handsome. And what's the meat in that sandwich? That Froyo scene where he's like squirting Froyo. I'm sorry for the wordage, but where he shoots Froyo into Jim's mouth. And it's not like brown. It's not like pink. It's not like a different flavor Froyo. It's white. It is white. And, there's a point where a joke stops being a joke.
The Frogurt is cursed.
The frozen yogurt is cursed. Yeah. That show is full of so many thinly veiled fetishes from the writers. It's insane. Like, the fact that Doug Langdale, the person who wrote a good chunk of the TV series, also is baby batter flavored. Yeah. Yeah. Canonically, it's supposed to be like a chocolate vanilla swirl or something like that, or triple fudge swirl, but you don't see like chocolate in it at all. It's just like white, yellowish. Is Jim? No, he's just child. Well, he's lost his mind by the end of the series, because at the, just try not to use the word schizo though, because in the last episode, the Christmas one, I think it's the Christmas one, Jim goes, the voices in my head told me he's taken too many cows to the head.
The voices
he's just
in
playing
my
chess
head
by
told
himself.
me too.
The voices in my head told me to. Yeah, that's literally what he said. So when Peter's like, how do you know so much about Santa? The voices in my head told me. And the fact that right after the TV show ends, or I guess sort of late in its production, Earthworm Jim 3D happens, where he takes a cow to the head and gets knocked into a coma. Like, Jim literally has brain damage. Canonically has brain damage because of all the cows he gets hit by. Why do you keep spraying shit? He just goes around and occasionally sprays shit. Like one individual spray of a Kleenex bottle. And he just walks away. What the fuck is up with you, Kyle? Oh my god. Ask to play chess. Joke about family memory. The TV show has the weirdest reoccurring, like, background lore. Like, I posted several of it with, Peter Puppy's Uncle Rex makes multiple appearances in the background. Tex-Mex that time forgot, yeah. Can't believe the series ends on Jim getting severe brain damage. Yeah, Peter's Uncle Rex starts off as a throwaway line and, like, the Fur Baron Trout. But I think an episode before that, he's like, you've got to call your canine brethren. And in the scene where all the dogs come together to, like, chase off evil, you see a dog jump up on his, like, dog, little, like, house thing. And guess what the name on the dog house is? Rex. And I'll have to look through it, but there's a dog in Upholstered Peril beginning where everybody's like getting hypnotized by couches, and I swear to God, the dog before Peter that sits on the one of the hypnotizing couches looks almost exactly like Rex. I think Teddy also found one where it was the antenna warmers that Jim was crocheting, and I don't know what episode it was, Hyper Psycho or something, and like at the Christmas episode, he gives her the antenna warmers as a Christmas gift. So stuff like that, where it's like, there's sort of like a background lore to the cartoon that's weird.
Please
Professor,
don't say that name again.
Don't say that name again? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I think she owned the Discord. So, okay, bad memories, I get it. Alright. Yeah, I think somebody... Well, there's a Professor Monkey Forehead having that one line of his dad being killed by a flying fruit cart. And a Psycho in the pilot saying he should have been a florist like his mama wanted. And Mrs. Bleveridge. I call myself Mrs. Bleveridge to keep the men off. It's just... And Grayson's existence and the fact that we only got one episode with him and nothing else about the Earthworm Jim fan club. So we needed a third season of that show. We need, like, I don't know, like Warner Brothers or Netflix or I guess Adult Swim to have like a reboot, kind of like they did Animaniacs. We need to have an Earthworm Jim sort of continuation, sort of season 3. I'd be up for that. Oh yeah, Psycho was also in the Nom. When you imply Psycho was in the Vietnam War and is a war veteran in canon, it's only mentioned once. Just...
At least I still have my small server, where I'm part of a trio of simultaneously Earthworm Jim fans, audistics, fighting game enthusiasts.
That's why I just stick to my solitary corner. I just only interact with people in passing. I don't like getting into, like, online social drama at all. Like, I'm a loner by default, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of like the Japanese term for shut-in, like, what is it, hikikomori? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Where it's just like, I can probably go for like a year straight of just living in my room with like enough food and drinks, and I'll be fine. Most of the posts on Tumblr and stuff, they're like not even me posting it, it's just queued up over time. So if I go on a vacation or if I need like some mental break, I just have that so people don't go looking for me saying, "Oh, where are you? I haven't seen you in a long time." Like, that's annoying. That's stressful. Or like, I don't know, I don't like dealing with other people's bullshit. Because I stress enough about my own nonsense. So like, I can't handle anybody else's. I am only responsible for my own life and my life alone. I don't like venting to people. I don't like people venting to me. So anyway, the worms are flirting. I feel it got too serious there. So let's watch the worms be homosexuals. Aw, they hugging. And then they'll they'll be fucking. The worm shall do what young adult worms shall do. And now we go to Princess What's-Her-Name. After presumably fucking off. She's just girl bossing her way to find some random shit in rocks and the dirt. God, I miss digging in the dirt.
I wish I could do the narrator's
I wish I could do
voice.
the narrator's voice. For like the text-to-speech or Earthworm Jim? Like, I've been
the Earthworm
sort
Jim
of
narrator's
debating
voice.
Earthworm Jim narrative voice. Well, that's like, you'd have to have a long bit of voice acting practice or voice training. Like, I've been debating doing some voice training myself because my default voice sounds like a decade younger than I'm actually. Because a lot of people say, you sound like a 10-year-old boy or something. I'm like, no, I promise. I just turned 23. I'm 23 years old with 23 years worth of estrogen in my system. I can barely do a Willie trombone voice. They're hugging too. Man, we just got good vibes. Jim has 2 hands and he shall hold everyone. I mean, Evil Jim just had sex. Is spraying everything with pesticide with that face. Iconic. Feel free to screenshot and have that face as your profile picture. It looks like one of those old like Barbie movie characters. It's a momentary setback. It's momentary loss. I hear that song in like YouTube shorts and stuff, and I always think of Evil the cat. It's a minor setback, a momentary loss. I need a hidden grilled cheese aspiration. What the fuck is a grilled cheese aspiration? Villainous Valentine. Is a grilled cheese under food?
Guild chess.
Grilled cheese. They can summon grilled cheese sandwiches. Should I have Jim have that instead? I feel like that would be under Jim's alley. Just Earthworm Jim's secret superpower. Summoning grilled cheese.
Make him have
Make
mushy
him
French cheese.
French cheese. That sounds so wrong out of context. Yeah, I'm as a bodybuilder because he's buff, but like, I don't know, man. Oh, it's not unlocked for him? Damn it. I'll have to look up how to unlock that for individual characters because I need to have Jim have a weird aspiration and my funds locking up. Great. Great. That's just great. Okay, you cook 3 servings of grilled cheese and eat them all in a row. How did Princess do? She's not the glutton of this entire group. Jim is. Why is she eating 3 things of grilled cheese in a row? I don't know, we'll do that later. Evil Jim. You're a grubby, stinky boy. Get in the goddamn shower, you fucking troglodyte. You maniac. Let Jim go fish. Try to get the Swedish fish. I love those fish. Princess, you're doing nothing. Let's see. Clean out spoiled food. Make some God damn it. The sink keeps breaking. You absolute tornadoes in human form. Do not break the coffee machine. If you break the coffee machine, I'm gonna lock you in the bedroom. Or the bathroom, I say. What's more humiliating to be locked in? The bedroom or the bathroom? Jim's just having the time of his life. Just had sex, going fishing. Ate some grilled cheese. Took a shit, got out of bed. He likes fishing? Hell yeah, brother. He is not having a good time fishing. He needs a fishing book. Let's order some shit online.
Sex before fishing really frees up the mind.
Sex before fishing. No, he did it after. He and Evil Jim wrestled, and then he proceeds to just go out and fish. What an icon. Like, instead of this classic cigarette, he just... I should probably point again to the description. 16 to 18 plus stream. So, before we get too into the immature sex jokes, minors are not welcome. I minor sit back. Dude, no! No minors allowed. I make sex jokes. For the safety of you. Anyone under 18 shall be timed out for the little bit. Because we cannot have a YouTube drama. You can stay in stream. Well, you probably shouldn't. Panasonic. No, I have not. So apologies for... Wait, Ghostbus, are you actually underage? Because if anybody is, I'll have to time them out of stream, because this is a young adult stream. I'm not gonna be like Shane Dawson, where I make those jokes around kids on purpose. We have some standards. You turned 18 last year? Oh, okay, so you're good. Okay. Just making sure.
Happy Pride Month. Skipping some comments.
Yeah, you're like
Make him have
19 or so, so you're good. Just anybody under 18
really
should probably steer clear. I almost said steer queer.
On the Panasonic 3Do? I turned 18 last year.
Yeah, I just want to be careful. I do not want to get into any like YouTuber drama words. Miners. It's just like, no. I'm just staying in my own corner. Just don't say anything too insane, and you're good. We have some standards here. Aw. They're having a wholesome moment. Evil Jim reading a book, and regular Jim's just standing there. He needs to pee. Analyze some gemstones. And she's mostly good. Serve lunch. BLT. Bacon, lettuce, tomato. I only like 2 of those things. I fucking hate tomatoes. I like lettuce, I like bacon. I mean, lettuce is basically watery leaf, but like... It's not like celery, where it's pulpy and stringy. Lettuce is just flat, basic. Sometimes basic things are okay. What are you doing, girl? You're like doing the toilet plunger move. I don't think that's how you cook a BLT. I don't think you plunge a sandwich. Is a BLT a sandwich? Is that like... Does it classify as a sandwich or burger? I don't know. Let's see. Deeply connected. That's nice. Everyone's getting along. Okay. What did you learn about the gemstone? New serums. Red hot. I always get that one like from like the Game Grumps outros. That's become like a sort of autism tick of mine. I don't know why. Sometimes you just gotta make noises. Alright, princess. Take a shit, take a shower. Go to bed even though it's 1 p.m. That's about the time I wake up.
Happy Pride Month. Skipping some comments. Make him have mushy
And
French
the comments
cheese.
repeat themselves again.
Sex before fishing really frees up the mind. I minor setback. Have you seen Earthworm Jim on the Panasonic?
I got like a...
I turned 1
I don't know, I'll have
last
to see
year.
if it's
I should be good, right?
coming in the mail soon. It should be like here next week, but I got a lithium battery charger because the 3DS charging port exploded. It all fell out in one big chunk. and I lost a tiny piece, so I can't glue it back together. So I'm just gonna like pop out the battery itself and have like a charger for the battery instead of the cord. So hopefully I can play Tomodachi Life again, because it stopped working on the computer completely. Like, Citra will not run any Tomodachi Life ROM. And I don't know why. It'll just like load the sort of boot up thing and then crash. And I can't really make sense of the logs. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna do some, I guess, redneck repair on my 3DS. Where are you? Oh yeah, the Dina girl. Definitely not an alien. Definitely not an alien. That definitely didn't steal Bella Goth in one of the previous Sims games. Definitely not. You're the... I've definitely seen you in some homeschool groups back in my day. Who are you? I keep seeing like Sims I don't think I've seen before. I thought you were a girl. Lou Howell? Dan Howell? Dan and Phil's long distant cousin? What is that goth man in the background? A dude in all black with a sick ass mustache. And this is why I love people watching. Ooh. It's an empty house. Wait. You could... There's shit in the window, but... Where's the logic in that, bub? Let's check on them. Yeah, he's doing good. He needs a little bit more sleep, though. No. How about you go jogging? And then you'll go to sleep, because you're still energized. And I don't know how well Sims sleep when they're energized. He's doing good on sleep. You're just chilling. Get out of here. I need a moat. I need a moat to keep these fuckers out. What on earth? Sort of crabby ass lady. Vivian Lewis. Why are you stomping around like that, lady? You a land grab. Those are the only Sims I would feel comfortable with killing, because they're capitalists.
Was that MRS Bleaverage?
Was that Mrs. Bleveridge? No, she was black and had hair. So, total opposite of Miss Bleveridge. Mrs. Bleveridge is the average Walmart shopper. Let's see. Let's just keep making grilled cheeses until everybody...
Did have hair?
No, she has a wig. Miss Bleveridge has a wig. Travis, aren't you dating that? You know what? It's your life. I thought I set him up with another girl. Oh God, it's the pancake lady. Invite, let her in. That is fine. Maybe we can pickpocket from her.
Who that?
Who that? Eliza Pancakes. Oh, I hate the smug aura coming off her. You bored? Why you bored, bitch? Grilled cheese. Ask about career. Let's see how much money we can steal off of her. Now let's not flirt with her. I don't want her. Freelancer. All freelancers deserve to die. No. Show off muscles. Let's make her happy and do the prank mischief shit. Gaslighter. Gaslight. Gatekeep girl boss. Materialistic. Oh, so we definitely won't like her then. Notification waffle. God damn it, I hate this. Neat, materialistic. And it's doing the drifting thing. God damn it. Slap him silly. I think once the controls start glitching out, that we might have to slowly wrap up the stream. What? Child. Why is there a child? Child, run. Run away from this nonsense. Why is your pants covered in paint? Who are these people? Morty.
No minors allowed.
No minors allowed. Shut the door right as I say no minors allowed. She slams the door in front of the child. Argue about politics. No. What? Okay, you know what? Just for that, maybe it's fine to let the child in the house. She has some sort of paranormal powers. Let's just be mean to Eliza. Just for no reason.
Gosh, gadis van mit moon? Oh, Warba.
Molo beanie flemba. Hey pig.
Are you about music? Your shoes, whack. Your face, whack. Your politics, whack. Evil Jim, how about you be nice around the kid? Because there's some insane shit happening in the background. We're babysitting someone else's child for them. Proposed crazy scheme. Trick with hand buzzer. Let's just have all of them rude to her for no reason. This is what you get for standing on our front porch. Just, she probably is like, ooh, new friends. Shut up, Meg. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why I think it's because I watch like Dan and Phil, and all the time they'd have the Eliza Pancake Sim spy on their Sims, or like just stand on the front porch, or try to steal like the boyfriend. Oh, Jim now has the grilled cheese. Okay, let's switch it because it would be funny. There we go. It's an easy aspiration. Just talk about grilled cheese, eat grilled cheese all day.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. I'll see you all in therapy. And take a break from verbally abusing this random stranger. Talk about grilled cheese. Let's have the... Why is there a kid here? Enthused about space. Kids like space, right? Scare her. Make her run out of the house crying. Mock outfit. The lowest blow you can do to a woman who is conscious about their appearance. Kid. Olivia, you probably shouldn't witness this. The girls are fighting. Alright, looks like what's her name lost. So Evil Jim is gonna step in for his girlfriend. And win. Excuse me. Insult. Insult. Throw drink. Imply mother is a llama. Oh, god damn it, Evil Jim. You entertain the child while this is going down. Joke about gross food. Make funny faces. Yeah, that's how you parent a child, right? Goodness gracious. He is just tearing her to shreds. This is what happens when you step inside the worm household. You get either torn to shreds or become their new best friend. Ask what the problem is. Oh, Jesus. Shove. Slap. Oh, now she's angry. She's no longer bored, she's angry. Fight. Fight, fight. The girls are fighting. The kid should not be here for this. Send home. Olivia, things are about to get brutal. Or at least I want them to. Fight, fight, fight. God damn it, Evil Jim, you're bad at scaring people. I'm gonna get some crackers. Jim's just watching the fight. Eat the grilled cheese. Did you lose? Kick her out. Kick her out. Get lost, bitch. Evil Jim now has an enemy. And it's crazy white bitch. I'll kick her out. Leave. Finally. Jim, comfort your boyfriend. Comfort your beaten up boyfriend after he got into a fight with a random ass lady. I think it's on brand. Yeah. 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 Just, oi. Worms being dudes. I get leftovers. Watching their friend lose a fight. No! So evil Jim didn't lose. No. Oh, my poor baby. Even though I totally instigated the entire fight. I still feel bad for him. Poor evil Jim. These streams are gonna be an amazing source of art inspiration. Just think about Jim patching up evil Jim after he got into a fight with a random white bitch. They're fighting in the discount aisle. They're fighting over a 2-cent coupon. Why do I have 5 viewers in chat? I'm eating crackers, talking about gay worms. Oh, yep, there goes one person. Good. Remember, no minors allowed. Because we make very immature and inappropriate jokes. And I'm not getting cancelled by Twitter bitches. Is Princess... Yeah, I should take him piss. What can, I guess he can sleep a little bit. Meanwhile, Jim is playing the bathroom floor in a puddle with a rubber duck. What? Stop hitting yourself in the face with the rubber duck. Why do you look sad? You're right in front of the shower, too. The Sims, as broken as this game is freaking hilarious. Because of shit like this. The weirder... It's just the subtle weirdness. Domestic insanity. This really sells it for me as a game. Where you can go to a funeral, you can go to a Sims funeral in a hamster suit, eating a grilled cheese, and no one will care. That's why I love The Sims, baby. Mop. Wait. Oh, nah, don't woohoo Princess what's her name. She's trying to eat her body weight in grilled cheese. The girl's on a mission. A mission that shall not be interrupted. by acts of coitus. This stream is weird. I feel like every stream I do, it gets weirder and weirder. Like we go from safely gatekeeping minors from this stream to a lady eating grilled cheese. I don't know how I feel about it. Whatever. If you see the description, that's on you. What? Stop spraying everything with Clorox. No wonder you caught on fire earlier. You're covered in explosive chemicals. Okay. Eat some more crackers. Watch me get banned for saying that when I'm just eating Ritz crackers. Okay, so we had him and regular Jim flirt. Now let's have him and what's-her-name flirt. We need it to be even Stevens in this Polycule. Everyone's on equal footing. Unfortunately, Jim's taken the double bed, so they cannot wrestle. Why am I censoring myself? Monetization, yeah. They can't do the Devil's Tango. Yeah, because Jim is in the big bed. Because there isn't a triple person bed. So they're just gonna make out, I guess. Let's check in on him, by the way. Well, he needs to pee, so. Do a full 360. Lady. No more sports. Better than pro wrestling. Happy Pride Month. I'm gonna eat more crackers. you not? The TV isn't even on, fucker. You just look sad. Turn on the TV with your grilled cheese. Alright, Evil Jim, you seduced both Worm and what's her name? Go garden. Why? Oh, cheap bed. Well, fuck you then. We don't have enough money to well, do we? We probably do, now that I think about it. Alright, they're all nice and happy and taken care of. The benefits of polyamory, everyone is happy. Although it's probably easier for like 2 worms. Creatures are non-monogamous to begin with. Oh, this is too wholesome of a stream. He just looks back. See, he likes me. Sit down and watch TV. This is adorable. Why are you uncomfortable, dude? Filthy surroundings. Take out the goddamn trash in the asshole. Clean the sink. Good God. What's her name? You start in 1 minute. No time for bath. She's so buff, her arms almost pop out of that shirt. Jesus. Your girl boss a little too hard there. .360 Liddy. Clean. Hey, Jim, clean your fucking mess. Is there any dishes I'm not seeing? Everything seems fine. How about you put in inventory knit? If you have, yeah, you have 2 more days of free time. Okay, yeah, that fixed everything. Let's give them a better bed, so they're not uncomfortable all the time. God damn it, now I have that little shorts audio stuck in my head. See, I want a bed that kind of matches the other furniture here, I guess. So we make this. God, this house is a fucking nightmare. Need more lights, because it looks too dim. There we go. That should work. It's much brighter. Just need a little bit more of this, a little pizzazz. Need a plant. Just to have the oxygen in there. This is not going to be our permanent residence. This is just going to be a starter home. Where do we put this? We can't put this here. Why not? I will just have that in an inventory. Let's see what else we can put in. We need some lights in here. Or something to go above that oven. Because it is just too drab and sad. Yeah. This work? That is too high. Can we get much higher? So high. Yeah, flip-flops. Why not? Only Jim would have flip-flop lights in his house, in the kitchen. So stupid. It's on brand, it's on brand. This should be fine. Creatures have enough enrichment. I need to work on their other outfits though, besides their usual daily outfits. Ooh, enable emotional aura. Disable the playful one. I guess. Have him knit, I guess. How much? Yeah, we can have them knit and make more grilled cheeses. That's the only thing our house is gonna eat, grilled cheese. The worms eat nothing but cheese, 24/7. All damn day. There he goes. What's Grim doing? Oh yeah, I sent him off to look for shit. Don't stop playing with your duck. That sounded wrong. Luigi, stop playing with your duck. Just gonna check. Checking social media. Ask for help. Finally, we get a gain. It was so long of just performance loss, performance loss. Like, logic gets you nowhere, fucker. Alright, she's in a good mood. And just let them talk before he goes to work. Jim's gonna be the house husband for a few days. Strangely handsome fiend. I'm tempted to just play the clips on the speaker.
Princess What's Her Name battled Jim's nefarious twin, Evil Jim.
I thought we were rid of you, you nefarious yet strangely handsome fiend!
What's better than this? Guys being dudes.
You wicked doppelganger! You can never escape me! We are as inseparable as cup and saucer, shoe and sock, top and bottom bread slices in a sandwich! What's the meat in that sandwich? Oh, golly.
What's the meat in that sandwich? What's a meat? Did he have to say meat? Top and bottom bread slices. Oh, I'm so immature. The bills have just been delivered. Okay. Jim, can you take a break from your... Well, that's BLT. BLT can wait. Pay bills, get mail.
You can never escape me! We are as inseparable as cup and saucer, shoe and sock, top and bottom bread slices in a sandwich!
In a sandwich, you have to specify. Top and bottom bread slices. In a sandwich. definitely wasn't thinking about anything else, Jim. Definitely not. I can't go over the fact that both Jim and Princess were smitten with evil Jim by the end of that episode. Me and the two bad bitches I pulled by being a worm. I need to make that image. I need to draw that right now. Jim, the two bad bitches I pulled by being autistic. Evil Jim, the two autistic bitches I got by being a worm. Evil toxic worm made a toxic waste and the thrown away copy printer. I love Earthworm Jim lore. It is fucking insane. And they don't even pretend it's like bigger than it is. It's just like, oh yeah, there is a worm. There is a worm in space. And he does stuff. Good luck with that. There's this outer space race of dogs where the males carry the babies like seahorses. And they turn to monsters. There's a giant fat space bird that challenges you to raise. I love the fat ass bird. I love the bird. He would be the type of person he would love to get a hug though, but he probably smells like sweat and cigarettes. Jim, his suit is probably covered in padding, like, full of cushion, but he'd probably snap your spine in half. Princess doesn't know what a hug is. Peter smells like a dog, and he is a dog, so he's stinky. I prefer the smell and texture of cats, so I hug them instead. I still pet dogs, but they smell. Capitalist, boo. Boo. Shame. 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 B rank ass. Shame. Shame. B rank ass. Shame. Shame. His ass is slightly above mid at best. Princess is not having a good time at work. But she got some money, so she's going to take a shower and sleep. Jim, take a piss, make some grilled cheese. God damn it, now I want grilled cheese. And like the restaurant kind, where it's just right, and the cheese is probably not actual cheese. Like the bread is really thick, it's probably like Texas toast or something. Like, I think there's like a barbecue place I used to go to that had good grilled cheese. And I'd always get that because I fucking hate barbecue. Or I'd get the chicken tenders. Why are you sad, Jim? It's fine. She just had a kind of tiring day at work. It's fine. It happens. When you work retail, it always happens. Until you quit your job, or... You can fill in the blank. Princess, are you gonna go to sleep? No, don't. You can fill in the blank. Princess, are you gonna go to sleep? Princess. No, don't. God damn it. Princess. Well, she has a vacation day, I think so. She has a couple of vacation days. And she's doing pretty excellent, so. Here, Moses. Jim, what? Oh. He's crying in bed. No. I feel bad. I wish there was like a... I need to get like more money so I can get some of the DLCs, or like make it to where we can have like, I don't know, like curtains everywhere, like those nice little blankets, kind of like a little blanket den, pillow fort type of thing. Or something like a sort of like hippie house, I guess, where there's tapestries everywhere. More fairy lights, bean bags, the beach, seasons. Just, why is it all under paywalls of like $500? Well, not 500, but like $60 per DLC. I swear everything is so expensive nowadays. Every video game, no matter the quality, if it's rushed, it's always like $60 to $100. I'm like, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying the Switch 2, which is basically the same thing, for like 400 more bucks, and buying a shitty Mario Kart clone. I'm not doing that. Like, maybe for Tomodachi Life 2. But like, if I can pirate that for like the computer, then why bother, you know? Stop making your rush games expensive. Pay your workers and don't overwork them. It's midnight, but it feels like, what, 2:30? Probably because I usually stream around 8:30. I've been going like for 3 hours, so I might... Yeah, I'll probably play some more off screen, but I think I'll have to cut it for stream. Because my throat is starting to get a little dry. Because I don't talk as much. So, good night everybody. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed the worm Polycule. Bye bye.